Hello, my name's Fox Mantle. Again, I'm Fox. Sorry if the audio is like a little bit muffled because the AC is on. I'm trying to take that out, but then like it messes up the rest of my audio, so I apologize. And I can't really turn it off because it's upstairs. In either case, Adora's back. Now think about it. Probably should have found my She-Ra sword. Adora's back. We got Luz and Adora in here. This show has everything. But no. Oh yeah, let me go and grab that one. But I don't care what anyone says. This is my favorite Superman series because oh my god. Like, here's the thing that's always fun about this. Like, there's the thing I love about this. One, I like seeing this new take on it because again, to me, this feels like Superman's answer to the 2004 The Batman. Which, like, it takes those similar, characters and all that stuff and does its own thing with them, and it does pretty well. Even the idea of starting from the beginning, stuff like that. Like, honestly, if season 3 of The Batman didn't happen, I could 100% say, like, yeah, this is the Superman from that same universe. Like, it honestly kind of makes sense. But, also, by God, do I love that suit. Holy shit, I love that suit. For multiple reasons, other than it just looks really good. But I want to look at this clip real quick, but...
On the next all-new episode of My Adventures with Superman.
Watch where you're going! Are you... all right?
She's Saber mixed with Mordred mixed with Adora, and it's amazing.
You okay?
I'm fine.
There is not one thought behind these eyes. There is not one single thought that goes between these eyes.
You okay?
I'm fine. But who are you?
The name's Jimmy Olsen, a leader at the planet and head of the Flamebird division.
You're the leader of the planet? My name's Kara, and I'm searching for someone.
Adult Swim's My Adventures with Superman. New episodes every Sunday.
Across Europe? Okay, I guess that's explained for
Streaming
British.
across Europe.
Okay, so... Yeah, Kara's here, which... Like they don't straight say, like, oh, yeah, she's Kryptonian. Well, they don't... It's not like they show her floating down or anything like that. I'm pretty much if you're new to Superman, like, I do kind of like how they did. Pretty much they said it, like, if you're new to Superman, there's already signs of, like, obviously, on her jacket, she has a Kryptonian shield. Or eventually later on, we see her, like, just, like, look at a ship, look at a freaking truck coming towards her. And she doesn't move or anything. She just straight, like, stands her ground ready to take that thing on. Also, I love how Jimmy yells at the truck saying, watch where you're driving! Like, what do you mean? She walked in front of the truck! And she looked at the truck and said, I'm gonna fight it. Like, God. But...
Watch where you're going! Are you... all right? You okay?
I'm fine. But who are you?
And I will say, too, this is probably one of my more favorite, Kara having her powers already kind of thing. Because there's the thing, like, I forgot which one it is. It's one of the animated movies. Look at my chargers. I feel like I want to need to charge one of my batteries. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 minute. Yeah, nothing changed for you. But anyways, because I don't know if it's in the, I don't know, comic-wise, her family, in the comics, I know the original story is that her and her family escaped Krypton on a giant meteorite of kryptonite, but then they wrapped the kryptonite in tinfoil, and that protected them. Or something along those lines. And there's other shit with, like, her being an angel at one point after she dies in, I think, Kingdom Come. And then there's a bunch of other ways. But I do know one of the origin stories that I first saw, and I think this is one that they do a lot, is that Kara comes down and she was in a ship that gave her, that, like, had sunlight beaming on her to give her powers. And, you know, whatever. Like, and, like, the thing is also that, like, Kara apparently is stronger than Clark is. Because of, like, the radiation, like, getting, like, straight radiation on her, I think was the case. I don't remember exactly. But I like this. I like this whole thing, because, just spoilers, like, that's not, it is, like, spoilers for this, she was raised by Brainiac. And yes, she is Zod, quote unquote, as, because you see when you have the armor that he goes, "You all shall kneel" at the end of last season. Can you not, but, like, "all will kneel." She says it even in this. It does it when I'm looking away. And okay. Stop! I don't know, but anyways, this is gonna be flashing, so apologies. If there's a demon behind me, I apologize. In either case, that's just gonna be happening, isn't it? But yeah, like, Kara is, spoilers, trained by Brainiac and was raised by Brainiac. Apparently, he calls him father. They even have codenames. His is Primus, hers is Scion. And I'm seeing a lot of Scions apparently now. And pretty much, let's first talk about Lois and Clark's story, because there's two stories, obviously. The one is Lois and Clark, which they're sent to the most eligible bachelor event, where it talks about, like, who is the most special eligible bachelor, where it's Hank Shaw, you know, who's gonna become Metal Superman or Metal Superman, Robot Superman. You have the other two. One of them is non-binary. Awesome. And then I can't remember what the other one was. And then there's Silver St. Cloud, who's a big woman, and by God, she's beautiful. But let's see. I think you can kind of see her in one of these. Maybe not. I don't know. But she's big, and pretty much Clark and Lois, their feelings not let me see here. I'm trying to think of a way to say it. They're Lois after, like, Kat, like, going along, because, like, usually she does this, but she's not doing it now because, can you stop? In either case, I'm gonna stop looking at the light. Lois, pretty much Kat comes along with. Clark has to play Soups and Clark, but, like, not like a back and forth real quick, like, he just kind of just, like, stays at Soups, and he has to try to act like he's not in a relationship. It's Clark's whole thing, or Lois's idea, and he's like, and at one point it's adorable because I love seeing these two interact off of them being a couple, but then also Clark at one point, they're like saying, like, who do you like as your girl, what's your type or type of girl? And he's like, oh, this girl, like, beautiful, cute, stubborn, really wants to get the story done. And he's like, oh shit, wait a minute, tall, and I love that he pretty much says, like, I like tall women, tall girl, and, like, saying that Lois is short. I'm like, yeah, because by God, is she short compared to him. But, and Lois, like, here, like, Kat saying, like, he should be with someone extraordinary, not someone like you, Lois. After Lois straight says, like, well, you know, what if he's with me? And I'm like, stop, one, but, like, okay. But yeah, I'm like, alright, but eventually, this leads to Lois crying and leaving, and then Clark going, like, and Clark at one point when Kara does eventually see him, like, goes, like, I'm sorry, I'll talk to you in a minute, zips off to go talk to Lois. And while that's, yeah, but anyways, that's what happened there. That's that story, and, you know, cute. Ah, that's not what I wanted to go.
Next.
The reboot part, I forgot to check before I
What?
started.
All right. In any case, so but pretty much, Jimmy avoiding Clark because of the whole thing with Lex and starting all this, uses Kara as a way to avoid that talk, as well as then which also it's kind of like it is a little heartbreaking when this happens.
Then you can assist me. My name's Kara, and I'm searching for someone.
She has a tomboy voice, and I love it.
Let's start over here.
Huh?
Okay.
Pretty much trying to avoid it, and while that's also going on, pretty much goes on a date with Kara, which she does the whole alien thing where she doesn't really understand stuff, which I really do love because Jimmy's just friends with an alien, knows he's friends with an alien, and can't take the hint when she says shit like, hold on, actually.
This. What is this?
She's adorable.
You've never had ice cream? Strict no sugar parents growing up.
Sure, Jimmy. Sure, strict no sugar parents. That's the reason.
Oh.
I do have a strict father, yes. But it's unimportant.
Uh-huh. Well, you just say that because you know.
I love her. She's adorable.
What is this?
I'm sorry she didn't get brain freeze.
It's delicious.
Then again, she did fly through space. But anyways, yeah, they pretty much go on a date. They definitely fall for each other. And again, just for the little... Oh, wait.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a man. A warrior. And the only person in the universe who will understand me.
Oh, a guy.
My cousin.
Oh!
Only one in the universe. Really, Jimmy? Come on now. Come on. But then again, maybe it's because he, pretty girl. But, I love this, too, that, like, Kara is pretty much the same thing with Clark, trying to find someone that understands her and all this stuff. It's really adorable. Also, again, like, the hints for people who don't understand that this is, a Kryptonian / Clark's cousin. Jesus. I love it. I love the little hand while she walks away. How the hell did you spend about $1,000? Wait. How the hell did you spend around... Oh, wait, no, wait. I think I'm calculating wrong. No, that's a lot of money he is burning just on food. She's adorable, and I love this. And, I like, by God, I love this girl so much. Like, there's, people say, like, Adora the Labrador. Like, by God, look at this entire scene.
And with my best friend.
Why did you say it that way? Is this best friend your enemy now? Jimmy Flamebird, I will make your enemies mine.
I love this girl so much. She's already ready to fight and die for this man. Kara is a badass. I love her. And then, that's not even getting... Because here's also another thing. Because here's the thing I really love. And that's the thing I like about this. Because, yeah, Kara has superpowers, and also, spoilers, she's been conquering planets with Brainiac. That's a whole thing that's been happening. And also, eventually, when Kara eventually gets to the thing after Jimmy says, it's time to stop running away. Goes there. Kara's like, that's my cousin! Disappears, and Jimmy's like, wait, Superman's your cousin? Like, oh shit. And then he sees the bent bar that she gripped on, he's like, oh shit. And, again, the main reason why I like this, because again, people are still complaining about the mech suits, which are, Kryptonian technology. Because Krypton is playing a much bigger role in a Superman story now than probably most other stories. And here's the thing too, like, there's obviously stuff with like Zod and all this other stuff. But usually, even then, like, if you think about it, 90% of the time when like you have Zod or any other Kryptonian coming down to Earth, isn't it always they come to Earth and then they find out they have powers and then shit happens? Like, I don't think there's many times, other than maybe Smallville, where it's like, okay, there's kryptonite everywhere, and the kryptonite's affecting people and giving certain people powers and all this stuff. In this, the tech is giving them powers, and it's also playing a pivotal role in this, and also showing. It also shows, maybe actually on Krypton, they knew about having superpowers. I think they had superpowers. I think because Kara demonstrates that the Kryptonian tech, at least some of it, is used to amplify their own powers. And that's amazing, because here's the thing. We're already seeing how this Kryptonian tech can affect non-Kryptonians, giving them certain powers or abilities. You know, gives live wire electrical powers after enough exposure. Giving I'm trying to think. Parasite, you know, it being bonded to him now permanently. Is a permanently bonded to his DNA. So, they're already doing DNA, modifications, which it seems like also that might be a thing here, because Brainiac is very interested in Supes when he starts going super. But, there's... Oh God, I just love this whole fight. Hold on.
There aren't temptations here.
He said it was going to be a temptation.
But
Also, there's silver in the background.
true Kryptonian pushes through. This planet.
Also, Hank was
soft.
Also, Hank was being a dick, saying, you're the reason all of this is happening! And it's no. The people that you're working with, like Lex and them, they're the reason all the supervillains and shit is happening, but, whatever. If anything, the biggest thing of, Clark did this is calling Kara down. That's probably the biggest one, that's actually his fault.
What are you saying?
You have
90% of it's Waller.
two choices.
99%.
Join me in conquering this planet.
Or kneel before the new Kryptonian Empire.
I hope they explain more about that suit. Then again, maybe that suit is kind of like the Kara pod thing, where
No.
it's generating solar radiation on her to give her powers and probably protects her from red radiation.
No, that's not... Kara? The Empire is gone.
The Empire is eternal.
I will say I would have liked a different voice for Brainiac, but eh.
Orders?
We have no need of weaklings. Take him down.
God, I love a good crypto superpower fight.
I don't want to fight
They ran the color in that light for a second.
but I won't let you hurt
On the
anyone
helmet.
else.
God. And Supes, doing the smart thing and leading the rogue Kryptonian out of this city instead of, fighting him in a subway and then ready to snap his neck.
Kara, you don't have to do this.
Do you not understand? We're Kryptonians!
God, I love that suit so much.
Go. Run. Now.
God, I love this suit. It looks so sick, even the armor bits on the shoulder. God, look at it, even the line. Oh my God, I love this suit.
You're hesitating. Is there a problem, Scion? Or will you comply?
Also, right there, we see that there is a mind control element that Brainiac's using.
No, Primus. I will comply.
Soup's enhanced form, I guess, or solar. I'm trying to think now. Solar boost. Which I love that. I was like, wait a minute, is that like an energy beam? But no. It's his ice breath. Which I'm thinking, like, that is actually a really cool way that's a really cool way to, like, cancel out heat vision. Cold breath. That makes sense. You can focus into a beam.
What is this? Cyan? Kara, new parameters. Bring Kal-El to me.
Which Clark immediately knows that. It means, like, yeah, she's gonna follow. This right here. It took her energy. It took her laser vision and amplified it. Like, by God, that's awesome. Like, and it's showing that their technology, at least this newer technology, which Brainiac is Kryptonian technology, but like, assuming like all of the technologies are together, and these are all fractions of Krypton's technological might and all that stuff. Krypton developed weapons that amplify their own powers. Because this energy blast, this laser vision, which also, I think it just shows how powerful Clark is. And also, I'm pretty sure at some point we'll see, like, it was strong enough at a point to stop it before completely destroyed. But I'm also guessing eventually we're probably going to see this happen again. And Clark, with his, like, solar flare active, he's going to fire a laser beam that's going to be as powerful.
Kara, you don't have to do this.
For the Empire, I'd do anything.
And pretty much, she kidnaps Superman. But by God, Kara's so cool. And again, I love that word, yeah, because there's a like, yeah, we've seen non-Kryptonians using Kryptonian tech, and we see how powerful they can be. Now imagine if someone like Kara, who's trained in using Kryptonian technology, gets a hold of it. By God, I kind of want to know how that's going to be. And also, another thing I like is that she has this technology. Because you could easily go with the idea of just, they have superpowers, and that's how they conquer worlds and stuff like that. But I like the idea, and like, because even like Dragon Ball Z, like, I love Dragon Ball and I love Saiyans, and, you know, let's assume they are kind of taking, you know, Dragon Ball took a little bit from Soups, and Super is now taking a little bit from Dragon Ball. Like, Saiyans were powerful as that just because they were Saiyans in general. Probably the only tech that they used was, like, spaceships, which I don't even think they really need most of the time, or, like, scouters. Like, imagine like they have it where, yeah, you're a Kryptonian, yeah, you have superpowers, you're super strong, and all this stuff, but you have tech that's also backing that shit up. By God, like, it would be cool if, like, maybe this suit is something to do with, like, so, like, that protected thing was, like, to protect them from when you're underneath red radiation and all that stuff. And again, like, we obviously, it can magnify your own powers. Yeah, this looks sick. I love that. I also love the red cape with the black suit. It looks really good. But, yeah. I love this episode. This is great. Adora's back. But also, hold on. There's this. Let's see. Someone already made the comparison.
What is this?
Welcome back, Adora. Welcome back. Thank you for watching your videos. Hope you enjoy this, and we will see you later. For the honor of Krypton, I have superpowers. Now we just need Korra in here, and we'll be all set.